Hello students, up till now we have uploaded 4 videos. Okay, I have uploaded 4 videos, and those 4 videos we have finished the explanation of this chapter. Okay, but as per some queries received from some students, there are some problems in the portions of part 3 and part 4 of the videos. The last 2 videos which I have uploaded, there were some portions that some of you might have not understood. Okay, so what I am going to do now is I will now be revising the portions which you have studied in part 3 and part 4. Okay, so now in this video we are going to revise the content which we have studied in part 3. Okay, those topics we will revise today. Okay, part 1 and part 2 were pretty clear to all of you, I think. If there are any problems, then you can post it to me and I will try to solve those problems. Okay, so I am again revising those. What I am going to do is I am again revising these portions, these topics which were there in part 3 in this video. Okay, so this is a revision video of part 3 of your chapter. Okay, so now we start. The first topic that we are going to revise is applying bold, underline and italics in your Excel. Okay, so all of you know applying bold, underline and italics are used for emphasizing, okay, like displaying your text in a special type of format. Okay, so just as in MS Word, text in a given cell can be formatted as bold, italics, or it can also be underlined. Okay, so how we can apply the formatting? Okay, simple steps are given here. Okay, just for first of all we will understand how to bold a particular piece of text or numbers in a cell. Now how we can do that? There are 3 steps for that. First of all, select any cell. For example, here C4 you can select, then click on home tab. Okay, and then click on the B button in the font group. In the home tab, what is there? Font group is there. Okay, so in the font group there is a B button. The B button stands for the bold button. Okay, click on the B button in the font group after you have selected the cell. Okay, to make the text in the cell bold, whatever cell you have selected. For example, if you have selected a cell C4, here C4 is what? It is containing the text red house here. Okay, so this red house in C4 is the text which is given here. Okay, so now what will happen? This text will be converted to bold. Similarly, similar steps have to be followed for italicizing also. Okay, like what you can do, if you want to select a range of cells, you want to make the text bold in a range of cells, and what you have to do, instead of selecting just one cell, you can select the range of cells also. Like for example, here we are selecting the range B5 to E5. B5 to E5 means we are selecting all the cells which are containing the data in the table here. Okay, see this the 4th row is containing the headers. Okay, four headers are here: event, position, ID and name. Okay, event, position, ID and name. There are 4 headers here, and this B5 to B10, or you can say this B5 to E10 are having the data here. Okay, sorry, B5 to E5 is the range which is having the data here. Okay, so now what will happen? We are going to select the cells range, the range of cells here. Okay, so first of all we are not taking the whole range, we are taking B5 to E5. So what will happen here? First we select the cells B5 to E5 means the header row. Okay, the header row is contained in the 5th row from the column numbers B to E. So the B5 to E5 range will be having the 4 headers. Okay, so now we first select this these 4 cells, and what we will do here, we will click on the B for bold and U for underline, because what we want to do, we want to make it bold as well as we want to underline these 4 cells in the these 4 cells in the range B5 to E5. Okay, now again what we have to do, the remaining, there are many cells there are many remaining cells also. Okay, what are these cells containing? These cells are containing the different data. Okay, corresponding to the different headers. Okay, like events, for event we are having the cells from B6 to B10. Okay, B6 to from B10, what is there? These 5 cells are containing the data of the different events. Okay, then position, the C6 to C6 to C10 is having the different position IDs. Okay, then IDs of different students are contained in D6 to D10. Similarly, in names are contained in E6 to E10. So now what we are going to do, we are going to select the range from B6 to B10 it will be having what? So what we first of all we want to make want to italicize the event column. Okay, we want to italicize the content in the event column. The event column is there from B6 to B10. Okay, so now we will select this range and we will click on the I or the italics. I is for the I button is for italicizing. It is the italics button. So you have to click on the I button for that. Okay, now you can see the final sheet will look like this. Okay, now aligning text, again it is a very simple topic. Okay, alignment, you all of you have studied in Word also. There are in Word, what was there? There were four types of horizontal alignments: left, right, center, and justified. So in Excel, what is the difference? Left, right, and center are there in Excel as well, but there is no justified alignment in Excel. Okay, in place of that, what is there? There are three types of additional vertical alignments also. Okay, top, middle, and bottom. Okay, so there are three horizontal alignments: left, right, and center, and there are three vertical alignments: top, middle, and bottom. Okay, and and using these different alignments, there are 9 different combinations also. Okay, so this is, and here what is given in figure 1.20, the different alignment options are given here. Okay, which are there in the alignment group in the home tab. Okay, like the font group, there is one alignment group also. This alignment group is having the different buttons for the different alignments here. Okay, like the in the upper row, what is there? These 3 buttons are for the vertical alignment. The first is for the align text top, it is for top alignment. Then middle alignment, align text middle, and then the third one in the top row is the align text middle. Okay, sorry, the third one is the bottom one. This is a mistake in your book, it is a printing mistake, you can correct that. Okay, then in the second row, what is there? The first one is for the align text left, the second the middle one is, the second one is your align text center. Okay, and the third one is for align text right. Okay, then there are some buttons in the bottom row. What is there? There are 2 buttons for decreasing indent and increasing indent. Okay, indent means the space between the cell margins and the content. Okay, the cell boundaries and the content, that is the indentation. If you want to provide some space between the cell boundaries and the content, then you have to increase the indent. Okay, similarly you can decrease the indent also. Now wrap text button is also given in the top row. You can see what is the wrap text feature. We will see this in the coming topic. Okay, it is used for displaying your text in multiple lines. Okay, now merge and center also, what it is used for? It is used for merging the cells together and centering the text. So these are the different options. Okay, and there is one more option. Okay, so this option is given here. See here, see this option here. What is the actually it is the align text diagonal option. So you can, these left, right, and center are used for horizontal alignment. Okay, but what is there? You can also align your text diagonally also. Okay, diagonally means what? Not in a straight line. Okay, no, not in a horizontal or a vertical direction, but in a diagonal direction. Diagonal, all of you know. So like a diagonal is there in mathematics, in geometry I study about diagonals. Okay, what is the diagonal in the figure? A diagonal joins two opposite points in a, connects to opposite points in any rectilinear closed figure. In any closed figure, whether it is a rectangle, whether it is square or rectangle, everywhere we have diagonals. So diagonals is always connecting opposite pairs of points. So similarly, diagonal alignment means what? Like in the direction of a diagonal, like a diagonal is there, in just like a diagonal, you can align your content also. Okay, in a slanted direction, at a particular angle. Okay, vertical alignment is at 90 degrees and horizontal is at 0 degree, you can say. But you can also have some angular alignment at some specified angle by using your diagonal alignment. Okay, now aligning text as left, right, or center, these are different types of alignments here also. Okay, the default text alignment is left for numeric for text data. The default alignment is left, and for numeric data it is right. Okay, so again it is very simple. Okay, for merging and centering, aligning the text, what is there? First select the cell range, then click on the home tab, and then click on the merge and center button under the alignment group. Okay, now say what will happen? Now these B4 to E4, the cell range will be merged. Okay, why we are merging this? Because we wanted to see previously what was there. This red house heading for the table was not aligned properly with the table. It was towards the left direction. We wanted to have it in the middle. That is why what we were having, See, this red house was spread in 4 columns. Okay, so for how did we create, how did we how did we adjust it to the center? For aligning to the center, what we have done, first we have merged these 4 columns into one, and then we have centered it by clicking on the merge and center button. What has happened? These 4 columns in which this red house was spread, they were first merged together, and then the content was centered. So now this red house has been centered in the row also, and as with respect to the table also. Now this red house has been centered here. Okay, now center align text, again it is very simple. Center align button is given in the alignment group. Okay, you have to just select the cells, click on the home tab, and then click on the center align button. Okay, now using this, what will happen? The cells C6 to D10 have been center aligned. Okay, now diagonal alignment. What is diagonal alignment? I have told you before also. Okay, why is it done? This diagonal alignment is done when the column width is very narrow, the column width is very less, and the text is unable to fit within a cell. Okay, the text is unable to fit in a cell within that width. Okay, it is normally applied to a header row. Normally we apply to a header row, but you can apply it to content rows also. There is no restriction to that. Okay, so example is given here. There is a flower chart here. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to apply diagonal alignment here. Okay, because what is this? The names are very long. You can see in the figure also, these names are not properly fitting within the cells. That is why what we will do here, we will apply diagonal alignment here. What is this diagonal alignment do? It will align the text in a particular angle, in an angular direction. Okay, it will not do that vertically or horizontally, but it will do in a diagonal direction at some particular angle. Okay, so now what is the steps for that? Again, select the cells B1 to F1 because it is the first row having the all the names of the different names of the flowers. Okay, then click on the home tab, then click on the small arrow at the side of the orientation button under the alignment groups. In alignment group, what is the, I have shown you the orientation button in the previous page also. What is the, this is the orientation button here. What you have to do, just click on the orientation button, and what will happen? Different orientation options will open. Okay, so now if you want to, like for example, there are different options like angle counterclockwise, angle clockwise, and vertical text, rotate text up, rotate text down, format cell alignment. These are different options. So here what we are choosing, for example, we are choosing here angle counterclockwise option. So what will happen? You can see in this figure 1.8 like this. All the text will be arranged in the counterclockwise direction. Okay, is it clear to all of you? I hope I have already explained that all these topics in part 3. Today I revised all the topics which I have studied in part 3. Okay, in the next video we will revise the topics in part 4. Okay, till then, thank you and goodbye.